have a team coming off a loss, but I have a team that maybe has a little bit of issue. They have an issue with drop passes. Nothing like this season, but last season they dropped the ball a lot. They lead the league in drops right now with 26 and a drop percentage of 7.3. Ouch, ouch, ouch. They come off another loss to the Detroit Lions, so I had them falling into number 8, and that is the one and only Green Bay Packers. They are right now 9-4 on the season. They were on a 3-game winning streak, but now they've lost to the Lions, and now they play at Seahawks, Saints, Vikings, and Bears to round out the season. They're currently they're at 6th in the NFC playoff pictures and 3rd in the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers mark at number 8.
Well, I usually don't think a team should be put up higher on the list when they lost a game. I don't understand that.
I moved them down.
I guess I'm guessing my Broncos got dropped out of the list for one of these teams, I'm assuming. And honestly, I don't think Green Bay is that great. Like you said, they have a lot of young, talented wide receivers, but they drop the ball a lot. And also, Jordan Love likes to throw the ball to the other team a lot. So they need to shore that up if they need to, if they're going to be better down the road. And I just think that I wouldn't even put them on the top 10, maybe 10.
Go smoke another one, Mark. This is a team that even coming off a loss could, be in, you could even argue top 5. I mean, they've got, of their 4 losses, 2 of them to Detroit, 1 to Minnesota, and 1 to Philadelphia. Those are their 4 losses. All those 3 teams are, right up there as top 5 teams. You could argue 1, 2, and 3. So I think that having them at number 8 is a disservice. I think I'd have them, even coming off of a loss, I think 6 at the lowest. I think they're a solid team. But you want to talk about drops, Buck, you know all about drops with your Kansas City Chiefs from last year.
Yeah, and honestly, the Chiefs got better because of those drop passes, because they realized, hey, we have to run the ball to be successful. And I think the Green Bay Packers are actually in a very, very good position. I did have them dropping down in this week's power ranking simply because I think Jordan Love is kind of a head case right now. That whole wide receiver core as a whole, Watson and Dobbs and whoever else that they have out there, the ball can hit them in their hands and they make a beautiful catch, but the very next play it hits him in the chest and then they drop it. Watson is 101 about this. And I do think if the Green Bay Packers can catch the ball, if they can and if they just play the ball that they know how to play, they are a Super Bowl caliber team. Hoffy, you are right. They probably do deserve to be in the top 5, but I slid them out of the top 5 down to number 8 because of the drops right now and because of the defense. When you give up that many points to the Detroit Lions, yes, I understand the Detroit Lions are a really, really good offense, but you're going to have to play a team like the Lions or the Eagles in the playoffs to make it to the Super Bowl, so they need to tighten that up a little bit. Mark, you looked very, very displeased about the Packers.
I'm one of those people that I think that they're going to struggle down the stretch. They didn't look good against Detroit, and I think it's starting to show. So, and these young wide receivers aren't going to get any better as the time goes. So that they have that against them. So I just think, my gut feeling, I just think that they're gonna struggle on the rest of the way, like I said, and also their division is tough because Minnesota is really hot this year, and they have to deal with Detroit.
Yeah, they are very, very young. They are actually the youngest team in the NFL yet again for the second year in the row. But Hoffy, this is about the time last season when the Packers got hot, and they made that playoff push, and then they upset the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. I think you might be onto something, Hoffy. Do you think they do
nearly
get hot?
Upset the 49ers too. I mean, they were beating them going into halftime. And
come on, Hoff, the 49ers ain't nothing this year, dude. Come on.
I'm talking last year, you fucking fool.
Last year. Yeah, they definitely played very, very, very well. But sitting at number 8 do have the Green Bay Packers, and Laura's like, Buck, Green Bay Packers do not belong on the list. Yuck. They do belong on the list. They do belong on the list because they are a Super Bowl caliber team. They definitely belong on the list. Debunk the junks like, bro, the Broncos? Stop it.
All right, let's go to number 6. Let's just skip right over number 7.
Let's go ahead and skip number 7. Let's see what the other people are saying. They didn't play well, in my opinion, the Green Bay Packers. Jim says the Broncos not on the list. I guess is that time of year to push the cattle across the Brokeback Mountain. No more interest in football. It's all about basketball now. And Laura said, did Mark just say Minnesota's hot? Oh my God, can I get an instant replay on that?
Oh shit, I did say that.
You were dogging.
Yes.
I mean, we were both kind of dogging the Vikings the last few weeks, but yeah, they're definitely playing some good football, right? But number 8 are the Green Bay Packers. Now, number 7. This is a team that's on a